Hey, it's Scott. I've been having ongoing problems with birds in my chicken coop. So these birds have been flying in, eating the chicken feed, splashing it around on the floor where the chickens don't eat it, and causing a bit of a mess. And also, on top of that, they're wasting feed, which is more important to me. So I want to keep them out of the chicken coop, and I think I've come up with a plan. So let me show you what I'm going to do today. So every time that I've come up with a defensive action, the birds have come up with something new on offense. And so now I'm forced to do something a little bit more drastic, takes a little bit more work, but I'm going to take some bird netting, which I have for my blueberries, for the blueberry patch, and I'm going to use some spare bird netting and put that over the top. It's going to cover these spaces here that are in this fencing up here, this 2-inch by 4-inch fencing, and that will hopefully keep the birds out. I'll zip tie it down, and hopefully that will top off the problem. Now I've taken the bird netting and laid it out on the ground, but bird netting is notoriously hard to work with. It's difficult to see, so what I like to do is I stake it out when I'm working with it in order to measure it appropriately and to keep it still while I work with it. It catches on everything. So I like to lay it out on the ground and work with it that way. So that's what I'll be doing. These are snow poles. You use them in New England at the end of your driveway. Those of you who aren't in New England and down south, we use these to tell where our driveway is in the deep snow. So they're multi-purpose. I get to use them for this as well. Well, that's all done. That was a great project, pretty short all in all, but it'll make a big difference to me especially. Maybe not so much the birds. They didn't care for the little wild birds that we're getting in the chicken coop, but I sure did. They wasted a lot of food. So anyhow, they won't be taking baths in the food trough anymore, and it'll keep them out for sure. I don't know if you can see it, but if I lift you up here at the top, here's the bird netting that's over the top of that 2x4-inch wire. So that will make a big difference and not allow all the birds to get in there. That looks like it'll be it for today. This is Scott at the XFed Homestead. See you next time.